Jesus Christ, Dice. That's it's not a nice thing to do.
There once was a young puppy inside, who laid in a sunbeam with pride. A peaceful existence by its owner's insistence, until there was a noise from outside. It wasn't the neighbor's white cat, all prissy, proper, and fat. It was usually quiet, unless on a diet, but today this noise was not that. And it wasn't the boy on his bike, which the puppy, of course, did like. Whenever he came, the puppy took aim to tackle and slobber the tank. It wasn't she who delivered the mail. The puppy knew without fail that when she came around, some treats were inbound, and it would bark, yip, howl, and wail. It wasn't its owner with food, which improves every dog's mood. Although he's a loner, the puppy's poor owner with puppy dog eyes can be wooed. This time it was shockingly new. The puppy didn't know what to do. Its head jolted up, and the cute little pup sat there unmoving for a second or two. It cocked its head to one side as the noise continued outside. A repetitive thunk hard against trunk of an oak tree the puppy had spied. Perched on the tree was a woodpecker, and what a strange thing did occur. The bird left its mark by jamming the bark with a beak like a fireplace poker. This wasn't a food nor a toy, and it wasn't exceedingly coy. The bird must be proud, the noise was quite loud. The puppy it began to annoy. It tried to go back to sleep, but eyes closed it could not keep. The noise was quite jarring, with woodpecker warring against tree with a passion quite deep. And so the puppy retreated, head and tail low, defeated. Now moving faster, it searched for its master to get the attention it needed.
There once was a puppy at home whose life was boring alone. He had a problem unrelated to goblins, and oh my goodness, I'll end with shalom. It wasn't the cat next door who was quite a fluffy boar. It was something else. Wow. So then they ended up with a woodpecker, whose name almost certainly wasn't Decker. It stuck its beak in the wood, as woodpeckers should. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Uh, my timer is going to 2 minutes. Hooray!
There once was a puppy home. He lived quite boring and alone. There was a cat next door who was fluffy and a bore. Had nothing to do with goblins, but shalom. Ha ha ho ho hee hee. They had a woodpecker whose name wasn't Decker. He stuck his he stuck his pecker in wood, as they often should. Ha ha ho ho, hee hee. Have a cat. Yeah, have a cat.
There once was a puppy home. He lived quite alone in his home. There was a cat who lived next door, and he was a drone and kinda boring. It had nothing to do with goblins, but shalom. They had a woodpecker whose name was not Decker. And like good woodpeckers, he stuck his pecker inside of wood. Here's the rhino.
There once was a pupper named Drone who lived alone in his home. There was a cat next door. It was the drone. I don't remember where that comes in. There was a cat next door. That was a boar. Oh, sorry. I forgot there's supposed to be an animal. There was a woodpecker named Decker who, like any good woodpecker, stuck his pecker in wood. Was there more? I don't think so. I think that's it. Good luck.
I'm assuming we not need this, because pets, I guess. So there was a dog. Shit. And there was a cat named Stan. And there was a woodpecker named Decker who liked to stick his pecker in trees? Stampy the Rhino.
Controller.
Hmm?
Controller.
Oh, Twitch.
Twitch. Gotta make sure we're following the Twitch.
Oh, I type in Twitch and it works.
We live?
Check out this creative stream from 3 seconds ago.
Fail.
Gotta get chat up. My computer.
No one else had chat up. I was ready with chat. I was already chatting with chat 4 minutes ago. And no one was there. So I guess I wasn't chatting with anyone.
Volume.
That was really weird to hear that 2 seconds on.
Just hit mute.
Oh, mute?
1 sec.
Come on.
Yeah, it's a pretty bad noise. Let me mute my. Alright. Was it me? Did we figure out who it was?
It was us. I turned it off.
It was us.
Oh, okay.
The stream was not muted.
Okay.
Oh, no. I jumped on the Twitch app and it didn't show this whole thing. That was really messed up.
You follow me?
Yeah, and you weren't showing up as a follow.
Do I follow you? Let me go and look.
Now, are you streaming it now?
Yes, we're live.
Yep, we are live.
Okay,
Hello,
'cause
Once
Because
again,
it
I'm
shows
Silent
as a
3, and this is
past-
technical difficulty.
Yeah.
It shows as a past broadcast.
What? Refresh.
That's okay, Kate.
Wow.
Ooh,
That's just
yeah, that was my question too, Merchant. What's she knitting? Or what are they knitting?
it's always
Like
cool to do.
Saturday Talk Mode. Oh, good lord. I can't wait to see how this started.
Yeah, I have no idea where it went.
I know where it went because you were number 2, so I'm pretty sure it died from the get-go.
I cannot confirm or deny this.
Kate.
Let me quickly
It'll
turn
be
off some of
interesting
these.
to see this.
Hey, Coral?
Coral is here.
Oh, did we post it in? No.
I posted it in the stock market.
Excellent.
This is a chip. I'm not watching the live stream, apparently. I'm watching a replay.
Is it Silent 3?
Yeah, but it's a past broadcast. It's only 20 seconds long.
It was what Thomas made what Dice made a mistake of.
Probably. Yeah.
He just said he messed up earlier.
Well, I'm not seeing a new one.
Well, refresh your app.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Refresh.
I will close out the app and refresh it.
Usually what happens. I did that to myself earlier with work stuff.
I was watching the Netflix Queer Eye reboot earlier,
Oh,
There
good.
we go. Okay.
and now I just want to change my fashion.
No, it's so cool.
There was this guy who had a very similar body shape and beard to mine, and I was just,
I know.
he seemed so happy.
Was that the old guy or the black guy?
He was the older country guy who constantly called himself ugly.
Yeah.
It was so inspirational. I legitimately cried at the end. I was so happy for
He
him.
wasn't that ugly. I think I know which one you're talking about. He was a cool one.
I like the pasture one. That one was pretty cool.
I've only seen the one episode. I said I would watch. I'm not really a TV person. I don't like watching things, except for narrative telephones.
Right?
That
They're
we
amazing
produce.
to watch.
I still have not watched the ones produced by whoever is doing it. That's popular.
Critical Role.
Critical Role.
Yeah.
No.
Good.
What are they on? What, 6 now?
They just did.
Or was that 5?
I think that was 5.
They only have Harrison and Travis left.
Okay.
And Taliesin is going next, and I'm really excited about that too.
Harrison. He's probably my favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Harrison and then probably Militia.
I like Sam.
All right.
He goes off the rails.
Speaking of off the rails, you guys want to
Let's
get on these
roll it.
rails?
I sure do.
For about 2 minutes until we go off the rails.
So, I figured with this video that you guys could use a palette cleanser. So I made a simple plot, a little cutesy thing, and there should be no trouble whatsoever with everything that I did.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
I'm glad I'm wearing shorts.
I'm gonna mute myself.
Because the
Yeah.
BS meter is getting pretty thick here.
Save your watches. It's too late for your shoes.
So here is what I sent as my video. All video?
Jesus Christ, Diced.
That's not him.
It's not a nice thing to do.
That's the wrong person.
It's also quite quiet.
What?
And it was also...
Oh, I get you. That was the teaser.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was in there, and it made me so happy. I thought that's how it needed to start.
and
I
it's
understand.
and it's still quiet.
White
Yeah.
as a church mouse.
I did hear it. I just think it's going to be issues.
And I know as well that my segment of the video was pretty quiet too. So
There isn't a way to volume it up when you're piecing it all together?
I tried.
Well, and she has to do it without listening to it.
Audio is really hard to do, and without listening to it, there's no way.
Yeah, but when you've got that couple of minute opening...
Even then, it's way more complicated. It is a complicated thing, especially when you have multiple clips to do that thing. It just doesn't sound complicated in people's heads. It is hard.
Coral says that the volume was perfectly fine, so the stream is going to be great. If you guys would prefer, you guys could go to the same link. We can put it in the chat and have you listen with your own volumes if you can't hear this one.
I'm going to gamble on this, but I would like the link in case I hit one I can't do.
Okay.
I can turn my volume up or just mute it and watch it on my phone.
So there's the link for everybody.
Excellent. Oh, thanks for the host, Virus.
Oh, that was nice.
Maybe I should, share my computers out. Maybe that'll help.
Oh my gosh, Dice, how many times have we done this?
I'm sorry! No. Okay, let me try this again. Here we go.
Jesus Christ, Dice. That's, it's not a nice thing to do.
There once was a young puppy inside, who laid in a sunbeam with pride. A peaceful existence by its owner's insistence, until there was a noise from outside. It wasn't the neighbor's white cat, all prissy, proper, and fat. It was usually quiet, unless on a diet, but today this noise was not that. And it wasn't the boy on his bike, which the puppy, of course, did like. Whenever he came, the puppy took aim to tackle and slobber the tyke. It wasn't she who delivered the mail. The puppy knew without fail that when she came around, some treats were inbound, and it would bark, yip, howl, and wail. It wasn't its owner with food, which improves every dog's mood. Although he's a loner, the puppy's poor owner with puppy dog eyes can be wooed. This time it was shockingly new. The puppy didn't know what to do. Its head jolted up, and the cute little pup sat there unmoving for a second or two. It cocked its head to one side, as the noise continued outside. A repetitive thunk, hard against trunk of an oak tree the puppy had spied. Perched on the tree was a woodpecker, and what a strange thing did occur. The bird left its mark by jamming the bark with a beak like a fireplace poker. This wasn't a food nor a toy, and it wasn't exceedingly coy. The bird must be proud, the noise was quite loud. The puppy, it began to annoy. It tried to go back to sleep, but eyes closed it could not keep. The noise was quite jarring, with woodpecker warring against tree with a passion quite deep. And so the puppy retreated, head and tail low, defeated. Now moving faster, it searched for its master to get the attention it needed.
That was rude.
Yeah. Mental note, kill off Tick Yog.
Oh god, no.
Resurrect, kill again.
So, interesting sidebar. I think it was the morning after Dice recorded this. There was a woodpecker outside, and it woke us both up. And we were trying to figure out what it was. And he was like, I think that's a woodpecker, which is really, really funny, but I can't tell you why.
Yeah.
And now I finally understand.
I will just say that was a beautiful story, though.
Yeah, it was.
Thank you.
Good. Impossible to recreate.
Yeah, it really was. It's weird
Yeah.
to failure on step 2.
I set you up for failure. Let's be fair.
I
It's
think
not
I
on
named
you.
I think I named my file something about this, but I don't.
We are all the victims here, is what his file was named.
Yes.
It's true. It's true.
This didn't make it through even one person before it derailed.
Oh, I mean,
Oh, good.
I saw it too, and I can't wait to see just how bad it is at the end.
I'm wondering how it carries on from here. I hope it ends up about frogs.
space frogs.
So many bodies.
So many bodies.
No bodies, so many dead.
All right.
All right. Are we ready to see the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Here come the space frogs.
There once was a puppy at home whose life was boring alone. He had a problem unrelated to goblins. And oh my goodness. I'll end with shalom. It wasn't the cat next door who was quite a fluffy boar. It was something else. Wow. So then they ended up with a woodpecker, whose name almost certainly wasn't Decker. It stuck its beak in the wood, as woodpeckers should.
Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
My timer is going 2 minutes. Hooray! Go back and show the green screen at the beginning. There's a lot of things I wrote there.
There are a lot of things.
Second.
My favorite was at the bottom. Oh God, dice. Why dice? Why?
frequent pausing, and blasphemy. That was so good. It was so good. It was so good.
The whole thing was saved by the cat. It would have been. I am so sorry for those who did not have a flying cat included.
Oh,
at least I could look at it.
Don't worry. We pick up on all the wrong things.
Oh, perfect.
Wonderful.
I have a feeling by the end there won't be a puppy involved.
No, probably not.
It's the heckle again.
And Slayer and Sly, you are muted.
Oh, I muted them during the thing.
Oh, well, they're still muted.
Oh, 1 second. There's a guest who wants to.
A live appearance from the
What is the cat's
actor.
name?
Yeah. This is Collie. What's
Hi,
her last name?
Collie.
Cauliflower. Okay. Is her official name?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh, that's a good name.
Hey, Dice, they're still muted.
Well, I can't unmute them.
They have to unmute themselves.
There.
That
There
was
you
Collie
go.
and her assistant.
I was purposely not unmuting myself.
You should chew into the microphone. Totally good.
Wait! Why are we saying Kate? Kate!
Was that Kate holding the cat?
Yes.
Ooh.
Kate holding
I
the
mean,
cat.
well, it was one of the cat's many handlers and associates.
Mm.
Very
Oh, yes.
popular actor.
Fair.
An agent, perhaps.
Okay, now the hard part. Where's the end? Okay, here's the one.
Also, I should have cited it. That was Eminem. That's not my writing.
Oh, God.
I didn't include a reference. I don't want to be sued.
I just realized, after the end of your video, Merchant, it's about halfway through all of the videos.
Oh, no. Okay.
They get shorter and shorter.
Oh, dear. Okay, let's go. Let's see this.
I make note of that in the timestamps.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Question mark. Good.
Mm-hmm.
There once was a puppy home. He lived quite boring and alone. There was a cat next door who was fluffy and a bore. Had nothing to do with goblins. But shalom. Ha ha, ho ho, hee hee. They had a woodpecker whose name wasn't Decker. He stuck his he stuck his pecker in wood, as they often should. Ha ha ho ho, hee hee.
The happy home.
Have a cat. Yeah, have a cat.
This has gone to shit so quickly.
That was a really well memorized. One viewing, that was outstanding.
Oh, it was so good.
You got every of. Jeez. I also laughed incredibly loud.
I mean, that was fantastic. That was so good. And the cat you're just holding is like.
I don't have a cat and I couldn't lift a 60-pound dog out.
I'm just shocked. That was almost every single thing I said, and it was all completely random in rhyme, and you got it pretty much perfect.
Yeah.
I'm impressed, Linkster.
So Slayer, you cut it down even further.
Another 20 seconds or so.
We're not on the same line.
All right. Okay. Shall we play the next one?
I am ready to see what happens.
All right. All right. Here we go.
There once was a puppy home. He lived quite alone in his home. There was a cat who lived next door, and he was a drone and kinda boring. It had nothing to do with goblins, but shalom. They had a woodpecker whose name was not Decker. And like good woodpeckers, he stuck his pecker inside of wood. Here's it right now.
I mean, I think if in the second video it goes completely bonkers, everyone else doesn't have any bonkers to go to, so it's been pretty good.
No, there was information that I know I left out.
Oh no. That's true. Coral makes an excellent point.
At least Stampy made a
I'm pretty sure I left things out of silence too, so.
Oh boy.
Limits
I
are
am
supposed
the
to make
pure
things more
weak link
memorable?
here.
Huh?
I am the pure weak link in this setup. I'm the only one who lost just everything.
Well,
Look on the bright side, Merchant. It's only because Dice went first. Usually he's our weak link.
it's true. Yoink.
Yeah, but you added in the cat and
Oh,
we
there was
latched
a cat.
onto the
No, there was a neighbor's cat.
Yeah,
in
there
my
was
story.
the neighbor's
No,
white cat.
no,
It was
the
fat.
actual cat in the image.
Oh.
So we latched
Oh.
onto that, which turned into a stuffed animal dog, who turned into Stampy.
Stampy's a rhino.
Snappy's the best rhino.
It gets better.
I'm ready for it. Let's
Okay.
have this happen.
All right. Let's
1
see
minute and 1 second.
the masterpiece.
You
That is
added stuff, apparently.
silence video.
There once was a pupper named Drone who lived alone in his home. There was a cat next door. It was the drone. I don't remember where that comes in. There was a cat next door. That was a boar. Uh-oh. Sorry. I forgot there's supposed to be an animal. There was a woodpecker named Decker who, like any good woodpecker, stuck his pecker in wood. Was there more? I don't think so. I think that's it. Good luck.
Did I hear you say pizza at the end?
Why did that line end up?
Now the woodpecker's name is Decker.
Both the cat and the dog are drones.
But we got the whole idea that the woodpecker sticks his pecker in the wood.
I never
And
said
stayed.
Who started that part of this?
I honestly don't remember.
I
That
think
was me.
Leinster started it.
You said he put his beak in, and I just went, well, his beak is actually, he's pecking the wood, so it's a pecker.
Oh, and the rhyming, you kept it going. Yeah, okay. Okay.
Still
I left out the goblins and the shalom, which
Oh.
is
Yep.
something I left out from the previous video, but wasn't in the original, so I'm getting closer. Shortly after I recorded mine, Dice and I were talking, and he said something about goblins. And I don't know if he remembers this, but I kind of went, because I realized that I left them out.
I do remember that.
You do remember?
I do remember that. That's what that was.
We established that we're trying to keep the characters going, so if I made rhymes and I couldn't finish them, it was just, how can I finish this?
His name's definitely not Decker.
That's true.
Has nothing to do with goblins.
I mean, technically that's true. You know, I didn't make
It's-
that part up.
Mhm.
Has nothing to do with goblins. The woodpecker was not Decker.
It's true. Completely true.
All right,
He lost
Sly.
the fact that he was Jewish.
Right?
A Jewish non-goblin woodpecker. Okay, here's the final video from Sly.
I'm assuming we not need this. Because pets, I guess. So there was a dog. Shit. And there was a cat named Stan. And there was a woodpecker named Decker who liked to stick his pecker in trees? Stampy the Rhino.
This is the first stream. We're gonna have to put this rating a little higher.
There's only one thing I have to ask. Why or what are you watching, Dice, to have that video right there, second in the top?
That's a good question.
What are you watching?
Believe me, I don't know. I really, really don't know.
Whose video is it?
It is from Gray Still Plays. I watched him for a little bit, but then he got, like, weird.
Oh dear.
I think so.
So,
I'm just going to minimize that. Just, take it off the screen.
that's a good idea.
Okay. That was fantastic. That was so good.
That was a good one, yeah.
Oh my god.
The only to survive was Decker the Pecker.
The only rhyme left was about Decker and his interesting hobbies.
I'm surprised that a dog actually made it from my video all the way through.
That is true.
And the cat, too.
And the cat.
And the elephant.
Yeah, the cat, the dog, and the woodpecker.
The dog,
There was a dog and a cat.
the puppy grew up though. It's no longer a puppy. It's a dog.
Yeah.
When I was a little kid, you know how they'll ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up, when you're, like, real young?
Yeah.
My answer was always, I wanted to be a rhino.
Oh.
And they never actually told me no. I ended up having to figure that out on my own, but
I mean, why crush a
not an
kid's
end to the
dream?
story. After that, I matured and wanted to be a crash dummy because they had those little action figures.
Nice.
I remember those.
I think that's a step down.
I never wanted to be anything since then.
Probably a good plan, the rate you were going.
So there is 30 seconds left in the Zoom meeting, so,
Really?
Yep.
Mine says remaining time is like
2:59.
Oh.
yeah.
49.
Oh, it's more than 40 minutes. Lovely. Okay. Never mind, we're good.
Oh.
Screw it.
Well, good work, everyone. That was a success. That was enjoyable the whole way through.
Oh, it was so good. It was so heartwarming not to screw anything up this time.
Oh, you left it all to us.
Exactly.
We made up for it. That's for sure.
We all came up with our own ways to pad out the time.
It's lovely. It was so good.
Oh.
Here, have a cat.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, this was so good. Oh, it was so
all right,
good.
I really needed this. It's good work, guys.
Good.
Yes. We needed a good laugh.
I'm going next. I'm going first in the next story.
Yes.
We rolling off?
I have actually already recorded my video. It is nowhere near that hard. So at the beginning of the stream, when Dice said that we needed a palate cleanser, so we made a nice, like, cute story, that is kind of what I did, and I promise it does not rhyme.
All right, does it have a theme you want us to gather props for? Or it doesn't matter. I mean...
What?
No.
Thomas.
Oh, dear.
Actually, I want you to have a prop.
What?
Oh, dear.
Because I'm going to say this. Dice was home when I was getting ready. And...
Okay, so every time that I would look up from either playing Animal Crossing or going to get some water, all of a sudden she would be carrying something different down to record with. And none of it made any sense connected to each other. None of it.
So I want you to have a prop.
Okay, that's...
Any type of prop or just...
Just a prop.
Unfortunately, that means that we won't be like trying to emulate the previous video's prop because we're all just come with our random thing.
Or we could, if like the first video has like a hat. I don't even know. Then the second video uses their prop as a hat.
What's the theme?
Okay.
Oh, she's not telling.
There's no theme.
Here's
We
my
don't
prop.
know.
Oh, it's Baby Yoda. Uh-oh. And now you're alone with me. Bye.